All right, so yes, once again, welcome again to our Flow Money System business overview. My name is Liver Went, founder and CEO of Flow Money System. Tonight's session uh is going to be quite interesting. We have some new information that we're gonna release to everyone, and that we want everyone to definitely see and hear about. Some new features that we've added, some new additions, and let me just go ahead and stop that for a second and get that going again. All right, and for those of you who've heard about it, I know that the excitement is already building. So it's going to be a bit longer. So we definitely want to get going. So what is Flow Money System? Who are we? And what is it all about? So a little bit of history about Flow Money System. We would have actually started back in 2015. We were then a service-oriented platform, and we were fiat-based. If you've never heard the term fiat, fiat refers to the currency of today, the currency that most persons are familiar with, like cash, like US dollars, euros, pounds, sterling. That is all known as fiat currency. However, what has happened is we have converted our platform into a Bitcoin-based platform. So we are now in the realm of cryptocurrency, and this would have happened on the 1st of November when we officially launched such. And the reason for that was we needed to have a way for our company to keep with the times. Trying to operate as a fiat-based company only was literally slowing us down when it came to receiving payments and sending payments and paying commissions to places far abroad due to the fees that were being charged. By switching to a Bitcoin and a cryptocurrency-based platform, it now allows us to literally go worldwide, and it allows us to send and receive payments a whole lot faster. Now, a little bit about myself. I'm a traditional business owner. I've owned and run a couple other businesses outside of what I do online. I absolutely love that. I do believe in multiple streams of income, and I believe that a person should always have more than one plan. If you've only got plan A but you do not have a plan B, then you're setting yourself up for trouble, because none of us know when that day will come that something unforeseen will occur in our lives that will cause us to have to either spend all of what we have or all of what we've put aside, or when you may lose your job. I just came back from Tortola just a few days ago, and I can tell you guys there are a lot of persons who were affected tremendously. Now think about this for a second. What if a lot of those persons did not have a plan B? Now I don't know how many did have a plan B, but from what I can tell you that I saw with my own eyes, the amount of roofs that were off, and here's the thing that really caught my attention. Almost every vehicle that you see or pass, almost every single one, either the windshield is broken out, the vehicle is damaged, is bent in on the side, on the front. I'm seeing vehicles driving with literally no windshield at all. The back windshield is broken out, and I'm talking sometimes brand new vehicles. Brand new. You're seeing entire car lots that all the vehicles are just destroyed. I'm seeing yachts that are literally were lifted out the water and are now perched atop houses and villas and perched next to villas. Plenty of sunken yachts and ships, and not ships, but boats and so on. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, the devastation is crazy. So guys, you never know when something is going to happen that you are not expecting to be as bad as it may be. Always have a plan B. And this is why I personally believe in having multiple streams of income. I've been in the industry of direct sales and marketing for over 17 years, and I absolutely love it. It gives me an opportunity to meet a lot of people. It gives me an opportunity to make a lot of friends, and it gives me an opportunity to understand more about business and how different individuals do business and how different countries and cultures do business. And it opens my eyes a lot, and it's opened my eyes a lot to how many people out there need help, need assistance, need hope, need just something that can get them out of the position that they're in. So I love what I do. I don't think I'll ever stop doing what I do, because it's literally helping to change persons' lives. I'm very much an investor. I'm always seeking new things, new things to invest in, new people to invest in, new initiatives. I'm always thinking. My brain is non-stop moving, rotating object. It just never stops going. And my friends are always telling me that my brain never sleeps. It is always coming up with some ideas, something to just make things better, make things easier for other persons. So I'm always seeking out, what can I invest in? Who can I invest in? What can be done? What can be changed? And that's what makes me an entrepreneur, being able to, always seeking out the next business, the next project, the next initiative, always thinking of new things to create, and that's just the way my mind works. I just absolutely love it. I don't know what it would be without my mind. And of course, many persons I coach and I mentor very regularly. And I love doing that as well, because sometimes it's interesting, just the things that come to you naturally, or the things that you've come to the skills that you've come to acquire over a period of time, means so much to other persons. And there are many persons who would have been just like me when I first started out in the industry, gaining knowledge, gaining understanding of how business should work, gaining understanding of how to create attraction to yourself and to the things that you do, and these things I find I a lot of persons, they are lacking these skills. So I absolutely love mentoring individuals and helping them to take their business to the next level. So guys, this is me. This is my company. Just to give you a bit of insight into who we are and what we do. So there are four things that I kind of live by that I absolutely love when it comes to business. And first of all, if you have a business idea or a concept, something that you want to do, first of all, you got to look at the conception of it. So you have that thought, that idea, that thing that keeps pricking at your mind. What is that you want to do, that you want to create, that you want to bring to the marketplace. So first is the conception of it. And then, of course, there's the innovation. How do you get that particular business, product, or service or entity into the marketplace that persons can see what you have? How do you assimilate it into the marketplace? How do you make it or bring it out in a way that when it comes out, that people want it, that people are eager for it, they're excited for it? And then, of course, to do that, it all comes down to education. You have to be willing to educate persons about what you do. And this is what I do in network marketing, in multi-level marketing, direct sales, whatever you choose to call it. It's really about educating and educating individuals about a company's product or service. All right. So if you're looking at going to business, you've got to understand these four things: conception first and foremost, innovation, assimilation, and then, of course, there has to be education that allows you to help other persons to understand the value and the benefits of what you are trying to market. I hope that makes sense to everyone. Now, FMS, or Flow Money System, I like to call it a Bitcoin woman. And the reason I call it a Bitcoin woman is because woman being an acronym for word of mouth advertising network. Okay, so a couple of things that we do here. First of all, we are a word of mouth marketing program. We do offer numerous services as well. We are very much in tune and utilizing the Bitcoin boom that is currently occurring. And if you've been following what's been happening with Bitcoin, you know that it is definitely a boom and it's booming. And of course, we're into passive investments as well, and some more to come. Now, let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin very quickly for those persons who may not be too au fait with what Bitcoin actually is or why we choose to use Bitcoin. Well, back in 2009, a person or group under the pseudonym of Satoshi Nakamoto published the world's very first decentralized major cryptocurrency of worldwide value, and it was called, of course, Bitcoin. Now, in the creation of Bitcoin, it was more about the idea of making transactions without the aid of intermediaries, such as MoneyGram, Western Union, or PayPal. If you've ever sent money using any of these companies, you know for a fact that the fees that you are charged are generally very high. So a lot of persons were, when they have no other options, they have to use them. But with Bitcoin, Bitcoin came along and said, well, you know what? You can do transactions and make transactions and exchange value, but you don't have to pay the kind of money and fees that you normally would have to pay with these other intermediaries. And so became, the attraction to this Bitcoin. Because obviously, if businesses and individuals and companies now realize that they can do business and do more business and pay less fees, especially if it's international business, then guess what? It makes a lot more sense. Not only that, Bitcoin in itself because it's a global currency. It's not like how you would have US dollars in one country and pounds in another, and rupees in another, and whatever. Bitcoin is one global currency. Now that creates a very interesting scenario, because what it means now is that we get to cross country boundaries and international borders and boundaries, and we don't have to go through all the red tape of currency conversion and all of this stuff. It is one currency that is currently being accepted more and more by multiple different individuals. And that's all it is. It's an exchange of value between individuals, all right? And what Bitcoin does, it gives the power back to the people. So where before all the power was in the hands of the banks and the governments, which really and truly kind of are like the one and the same, because the banks do control the governments either way. Here it is, Bitcoin gives the power to the people. So instead of the banks and the governments have the power over the currency, now the people control the currency. And that creates a very, very interesting and very monumental change in the evolution of money and how business is going to be done going into the future. And as we speak about evolution of money, guys, we got to understand that, there was a time where feathers and beads and shells and gems and precious stones were the currency of the day. However, we moved then into paper currency, and that is when the banks and the government started to really rob people. You see, that's when they tricked us. That's when they convinced individuals that this paper cash, which is trash, was of value. What they did was took your actual currency, which back in the time would have been gold and silver and so on, which currencies of the earth, if you realize that they're not as volatile as the paper currency, which is controlled by man, the banks, and so on. So they convinced people to give up their actual currencies, their actual gold, which they've got stored in different locations, in the United Kingdom and the United States, Fort Knox and these different places, and Federal Reserve. So they got all the gold, they're taking all the gold, the actual currency, and they're giving people this cash trash. And what's been happening because of that is, you have situations where dollars are being devalued and people are losing tons of money, and governments are going bankrupt because, how the money is being manipulated and controlled and mishandled. Well, guys, welcome to the 21st century of digital currency and virtual currencies, where Bitcoin and other what we call cryptocurrencies are now the way of the future. And we've got to understand that whether or not we understand how it works, whether or not we choose to use it or believe in it, this is the way that the world is going. And numerous companies are accepting this Bitcoin and these other cryptocurrencies because of that as well. Now, some persons may say, well, it's too late to buy Bitcoin now because it's worth about 7,000 plus. Actually, when I looked at the price this evening, it was a little over 7,800 US dollars. Well, here's the thing. If you bought $100 worth of Bitcoin 7 years ago, you'd be sitting on $75 million right now. So, when persons say to me, oh, Bitcoin is a scam, Bitcoin is a scheme, I mean, that's crazy, because that is like saying that money is a scam or money is a scheme, which is pretty stupid, because money is not a scam or a scheme. Money is just money. It's just currency. If people can take money and they can create schemes and scams using it, which is totally different. Bitcoin is not a scam or a scheme. It is simply just a currency. What people do with it is another story. Some people will use it for good purposes, and other people use it for bad purposes, which is pretty much what will happen with any currency that you have that exists. So even though you may be looking and saying, well, oh my goodness, if I bought it that, a couple of years ago, I'd be sitting on a couple million, and you might be thinking, well, maybe it's too late. Not really. Actually, experts have actually predicted that Bitcoin is going to go up, way past what it is right now. $7,000 is nothing. By the end of this year, it could potentially hit or break $10,000. In 2018, it could potentially hit $25,000. Will it actually happen? Do I know for a certain 100% that it will happen? Of course not. No one thought that it would grow to what it is right now. A lot of persons had Bitcoin, gave away thousands of Bitcoins when it was just worth pennies, not thinking it was going to be worth anything. And now what? It's worth over $7,000 per Bitcoin. So, over $7,800 per Bitcoin. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. You definitely want to make sure that you capitalize on Bitcoin and try to get some for yourself, whether you want it as a form of currency to use for certain different things, or whether you just want to keep it and store it and allow it to accrue in value. That is really a person's personal choice. Now, just like cash, you would store your Bitcoin in various wallets, blockchain, Coinbase, Zappo, wherever you choose to use. It's your choice, whatever is your fancy. And you just want to make sure that you protect yourself and protect your currency as much as possible. Numerous security features are available in much of the wallets that allow you to safeguard your Bitcoin. Whether you have a Trezor wallet, which is the best form of security, or whether you use paper wallets, or you've got your two-step verifications, or you've enabled things like secondary passwords and so on. All of these are different things you can do to protect yourself and protect your Bitcoin. And again, as we start to focus on not just individuals but businesses, one of the things that we want to do is to educate businesses more about Bitcoin and the applications of Bitcoin, how they can accept Bitcoin. Because a lot of companies are starting to take it on and starting to accept it, like Dunkin' Donuts and Subway and Starbucks and so on. A lot of these companies are now using Bitcoin as a form of payment. So no more do persons have to go into a store with cash. They don't even have to go into a store with a card. All they literally need is a mobile device, and they can go into a store, scan a QR code on a interface, and pay for an item with Bitcoin. Amazing. And this is already happening in multiple locations and multiple countries around the world. There are many companies as well that endorse or accept Bitcoin. Some of these names you may be familiar with: Victoria's Secret, Tiger Direct, Microsoft for sure. Bill Gates definitely invests in Bitcoin. Expedia.com, you can purchase your flight and so on. Some flights with Bitcoin as well. Some companies have endorsed Bitcoin and Bitcoin technology, like the line of blockchain, like Deloitte and KPMG, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and so on. Shopify, Subway, so the list goes on and on and on, guys. There's so much that you can do with Bitcoin, and so many places that are starting to accept Bitcoin. And what you're going to see over the next couple of weeks, months, and years is more and more locations around you. You're going to see little signs on the door saying Bitcoin accepted here. A lot of companies are doing it. Dell, Expedia, Tiger Direct, PayPal, Reddit, Overstock, OkCupid, and as you see going through the years, more and more and more companies started to accept it. In the leisure and travel arenas, the retail arena, online media companies, food and drink companies as well. Did you know you can even buy a Lamborghini with Bitcoin? You can buy real estate with Bitcoin. We have some real estate professionals within our company, and one of the guys was saying, he has clients that ask him, can they pay in Bitcoin? There are actual countries that accept Bitcoin as payment for citizenship as well. So I mean, the applications are just growing and growing and growing. It's really becoming quite fun. So let's look at some of the features that some of the services, that are offered through Flow Money System. Well, the Cashback Club, you're going to hear about that really, really shortly. I'm really excited about that. You're going to get a lot of leadership training material. There's an advertising platform to our entire membership, virtual ebook training material, discount shopping service, logo and graphic design services, web development packages. So guys, if you understand most of what I just went through, even if you've got a business, what you now have is a complete package that allows you to get a website. You can get your logos, your graphics and everything designed, get your web development packages in order, and you can design or get the kind of website that fancies the type of business that you would like to bring out into the market. And we are pushing entrepreneurship. So we do encourage more individuals to get out there, to create their own business, get a website online, start to generate customers and sales and so on. That is what we want to encourage more and more people to do, and get your money flowing, guys. We also have a profit sharing program for those persons who like and enjoy passive earnings, an affiliate referral program as well. If you start to share the information with other persons, we pay you some referral commissions for that. Wholesale member only buying club, that's coming soon. Social media marketing coming soon, and digital shopping app, that is also going to be coming soon as well. You're going to absolutely love that app. I'm telling you about it. All right. So a lot of things are coming. A lot of things are already happening. And I want you to understand that Flow Money System is not just like any other network company out there that is just saying to you, oh, just go there, recruit people, and that's all about it. No. We believe in value. We believe that there has to be something more than just people trying to sign people up. So let's talk about supply and demand. One of the things that I've learned in business is if you can find a way to supply the demand, of most persons, you can make money. If you can find a way to solve other people's problems, you can make money. If you can find a way to satisfy the public demand and give people what they want, satisfy public need and demand, you can make a fortune, guys. So let's ask this question. What are some of the things that businesses are always eager to get more of? Well, they want more profits, they want more advertising, they want more customers, they want more and more people to see what they have. They want more and more people to get their eyes on their product, business, or service. So that's the problem they have. Their solution is finding a way to help businesses advertise more. So we know that the businesses want more customers, more consumers. So what we got to do then is find a way to attract more consumers. But what do consumers want? What do customers want? They want deals. They want savings. They want money off. They want to know that they can go, they can shop, and they can save money. Do you guys agree with me? If you guys agree with me, feel free to just, indicate it in the chat as well. I'm just watching the chat as well sometimes. So if you guys are agreeing with what I'm saying so far, if you believe that this is making sense, indicate it, shout it out, let me know. But I believe that businesses want advertising, they want to be seen, they want to be heard, and consumers, they want deals, they want savings. So here's the thing, guys. What we've done is we're going to give members of Flow Money System a platform that they can solve the problems of both of these entities, of both of these types of people, these groups, both businesses and customers. And that is where we introduce what we call our Flow Money System Cashback Club. I'm going to show you guys how to get paid to shop and save. And if along the way, if you guys are loving it, if you guys like what you see, again, let me know. Indicate it in the chat, and let us know. At the end, we're going to open up for questions and comments that persons can, talk about what they would have just heard. But for now, I want you guys to let me know what you think. Let's talk about our Cashback Club. Get paid to shop and save. Let me ask this question before I go to the next slide. If you would like to get paid to shop, I want you to raise your hand right now. I want you to raise your hand right now. I want to see all the people who get excited just hearing about how they can get paid to shop. I'm seeing hands starting to go up. All right, so we've got one hand, we've got two. All right, fantastic. Hands are going up. So good. So we know that people want to get paid to shop. Could you imagine getting paid every time you went grocery shopping? Could you imagine getting paid every time you went shopping for clothes? Could you imagine that Christmas is coming and you can save money, you can get discounts on everything that you're doing? That gets me excited. I think that would get anyone excited. So how does this cashback club actually work? How is this going to play out? Well, let's look at it. Now, first of all, there's a couple different types of membership. There's basic membership and there's preferred basic customer benefit or customer membership, and there's a preferred customer membership. How much does it cost you to become part of the cashback club? Nothing. Well, it's a yearly registration fee of $50 US, and that's for the year. That's for an entire year, guys. That is not per month. That is not per anything. That is one registration fee for the entire year. What do you get? Well, here's what you're going to get. Apart from it being free, you're going to get what we call store points. Now, these store points, the way that we're looking for this to work is every point, okay, is going to be earned for every $5 US that is spent. So every time you spend $5, you get a point. Now, every point is worth about 10 cents. Now, remember, this is a free membership, so it's not costing you a cent, really. Okay, it's not monthly. You just pay a registration fee or a service fee, and to access the service, and that is pretty much it. Now, every point is worth 10 cents, and the more you shop, the more discounts you accrue, and the more points you accrue, and the more discounts you would earn. Now, here's where it gets fun. Which companies, which businesses, and which stores will you be able to access? Well, here's the fun part about it. Every member can actually go to their favorite stores. Let's say that you've got a favorite store just around the corner, that you absolutely love to go there for different reasons. Maybe you like the prices. Perhaps you like the fact that it is very close in your vicinity to where you live. So that's where you prefer going. Instead of going to some place that is way out, some big store, or mall, you want to be able to go to the store that's close to you that you absolutely love. Well, you can now go to that store and you can share with that business the benefits of being part of Flow Money System as a company. And we'll talk about the company benefits as we go on. Now, here's the thing. That company, we will then work with that company. We will connect with that company on your behalf. And as we bring that company on board, guess what? That company now starts to offer you discounts. Why? Because we're going to be offering them something that they want as well. What is that? Advertising. More people come into their store. Why would people come to their store? Because more people want the points. Why would people want the points? Because the points equals dollars. The points equals discounts. Every time you're getting points, you're actually qualifying for discounts. So the store is offering some discounts, but what is happening at the same time is the store is getting more and more business. Now, there's no store out there that does not want more business on a consistent basis. So they're now going to also have customers who probably wouldn't have come to their store before. Why? There wasn't anything in it for them. But if they know that, if persons know they're going to get points and discounts when they go to a particular place, but guess what? It's a whole different story. Then we've got the cashback rewards. Okay, now this is for preferred customers. So you've got basic customers which would earn discounts when they shop, and that's about it. Preferred customers will pay the same registration fee, but with preferred customers, there's a little something more in it for you, obviously. Now, the membership to have a preferred customer membership is $20 per month. So what would happen is out of any customer that you refer, okay, you are now going to earn $5 on every preferred customer that you refer. Wow. Hold a minute. I want you to think about this for a second. How many people do you know that shop every month? I want you to just think about this for a second. How many shoppers do you think there are in your country? How many people on a monthly basis, on a daily basis even, do you think go shopping? Whether it's clothing, whether it's shoes, whether it's groceries. I want you to think about that figure, if you can even come up with a figure. Even if we were very, very, very modest, and we looked at a figure of 100 people out of a population of 100 and something thousand, or whatever it may be, 100 persons who shop, who understand that they're getting discounts every time that they go and shop, and they will also now have an opportunity to earn money, actual cash. And by the way, guys, if they're not earning cash, they're earning Bitcoin. All right? They can earn money as they refer other shoppers who also want to save and get discounts. Christmas is coming up. If you refer 100 persons, that is $500. Now, here's the thing. Every single month that each of those preferred customers renew their membership, which is very low, you earn that $5 per preferred customer again and again and again. Do you guys realize that this in itself can generate a whole other income stream for you? And what it's doing is just allowing people to shop and save, shop and save. They're going to get all the benefits of the basic customer. And how it would work is, as a person shops, what they would then do is they would provide those purchase receipts. So they shop at the stores, and what would happen is, as they provide those purchase receipts from the partnering businesses, those preferred customers can then redeem back the cash earnings. And here's an example. Let's say that you've referred 10 single people. So 10 people, you're earning $5 per person, per preferred customer. That's $50 in cash back reward. Now, let's say that you shop with one of our partner stores, and your bill comes up to $80, $80. Well, what would happen is, as long as you submit your customer receipts to show that you've actually shopped, you've actually spent that money as proof. But guess what, guys? Once you've done that, Flow Money System then issues you, as the customer, a cashback refund in the amount of $50, which is the cashback rewards that you would have accrued. And that goes to you. So in other words, you would have spent $80, but you got $50 off of that 80, or you got it $50 back. So we actually just took care of about a little over 60% of what you spent. How awesome is that? You're not limited to the amount of cashback points or cashback rewards that you can have. It's all based on how much ever amount you accrue in earnings. Now that is a phenomenal deal. And guys, if you love it, let me know. All right, let us know. Love the feedback that we've been getting so far, but we do believe that this is going to be huge. Now let's talk about another set of points you're going to get. Now these are called flow points. Now these are totally separate and distinct from the store points, and this is totally separate and distinct from the actual cashback rewards you're going to get. Flow points basically are just additional points that we're giving you to apply to different things. For every renewal, every time you renew your account, just renewing, we give you 3 flow points for just renewing your account, your subscription each month. And every time you refer another customer, you earn 1 flow point as well. So you refer 10 people, 15 people, 20, 30. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there who are shopping. You're going to earn 1 point every time you refer a customer, plus 3 points for just renewing your subscription every month. Those points start to accrue. Now, I know that there's some businesses, I was talking to some of the guys last night, there's a very, very popular one here. I won't call the name. And here's the thing. It's like $10 US you got to spend, 10 US to get 1 point. Okay? $10 for 1 point. On top of that, you have to accrue 400 points before you can actually get a redemption from it. Isn't that crazy? 10 US, it might not be 10 US, it might be 5 US, maybe it might be Barbados dollars I'm looking at. But either way, you can't redeem them until you accrue 400 points. Guys, we're going to allow you to actually convert your points back to cash, and you can redeem them at 50 points. And every point is worth 50 cents. And those accrue, and you're getting these points for free. This is just free points you're getting along with all the other points, okay? So what this allows customers to do is literally shop, save, earn, and actually generate and create another income stream every single month, all right? Then we've got the company benefits. Why would companies want to get involved? Well, again, companies want one main thing. That is advertising and marketing. Companies would register. They pay their one-time registration. If you are viewing this and you have a business or company and you understand the benefits that are about to come to you, here's a breakdown for you. You're looking at $125. This is the early bird price before we launch some of the other things that we're going to add to even make this even better. And of course, the app is going to be coming. All right. Companies can then also earn $2 for every customer referral. Now, here's the thing. Now, all the benefits, most of the benefits are going to the company because all the customers still have to shop with these businesses. But can you imagine a company having a decal on their store window or door indicating that Flow Money System members receive discounts here? And every time a customer comes into the business and registers and indicates that they have an interest in being part of this platform, guess what? Now, the store earns a commission not out of their own pocket, but our company, Flow Money System, will pay the business $2 for every single customer that comes through there. Could you imagine that? Now, we're talking about stores that can have 50, 100, 200 customers on a daily basis sometimes, or even more based on the size of the business. Okay? And they're earning $2 for every person that decides to become a preferred customer, simply to get discounts every time they go there. Is no financial burden or need to implement any complex systems to manage this initiative. Everything is being taken care of by Flow Money System. It's going to increase the overall traffic of customers to every business because of the incentives that customers want. It gives the business the opportunity to immediately acquire a sales force of customers, which will inadvertently be advertising and promoting their business in order to receive future benefits. Why? Because think about it. If a business said, well, we're going to pay 2 salespeople to market our business, they're going to pay them a salary. Here it is, they've got a situation where persons are literally going to be out there marketing this, and as they market it, it means there are now more people who are part of the club who now have store points and cashback rewards that they have to spend only with the businesses that have partnered with us. What does that mean for the business? Increased business, increased cash flow, increased shoppers. And of course, because we're also paying businesses, it creates a potentially lucrative cash flow to every company. All right. So guys, this is something that you can look forward to, that we are looking to roll out. We are currently going to start on our pre-launch, and more information will be given on when we will launch it fully. But this is going to be exciting, especially I think it's the perfect timing because Christmas, guys, is coming up, and there are going to be a lot of shoppers who are going to be looking for ways to save as much money as possible. All right. Now that we've looked at the value of what you're getting with the program, let's look at how you can generate and earn some Bitcoin. Now, at $7,000 plus, everyone can't afford to purchase a full Bitcoin. Therefore, Flow Money System is going to give you the opportunity to start small with a fraction of Bitcoin and earn more by marketing on behalf of the company. So the same way that you may go to a business place and you like the service and you may tell your friends about it, who may also decide to go to that business place, well, we do the same thing. But the difference between us and the business place is we will pay you as you do that, because any of those customers or prospects that decide to become a partner with Flow Money System, we will pay you for that. They are brand business, or you are brand business to us. We will reward you for doing such. So we utilize the power of leverage, the power of crowdfunding, and if you start to do that and develop even a small team of associates, the Bitcoin that you can generate can be through the roof. Now, crowdfunding is something that was actually signed into law by the then President Barack Obama on the 5th of April 2012. It's also known as the Jobs Act, which stands for Jumpstart or Business Startups Act. It was really a great way for companies to start, receiving and collecting funds from outside entities, and that allowed them to get their businesses off the ground. If you've heard of companies like GoFundMe or Fundly or Kickstarter, these companies have raised billions of dollars in revenue, over the years for very worthy causes, whether it be medical reasons, whether it be church fundraising for churches, and so on. Crowdfunding has been used throughout for many, many reasons for a lot of people and has been doing very successfully. Now, your membership package, guys, is a one-time payment. 0.01 Bitcoin is all it takes to become a member of our company. That will upgrade and activate your silver membership. There are 7 stages of advancement, going from silver, gold, platinum, sapphire, emerald, and of course ruby, and finally diamond. Okay, so these stages are what determine how much Bitcoin you earn as you start to advance and move forward. How much do you actually earn when you start to build a business? You earn 0.001 Bitcoin for every referral. Okay, every referral that you bring to the company, you earn 0.001. So as you start to share this opportunity with your friends and they decide to get involved, you will start to earn Bitcoin as soon as they do so. Let's talk about our matrix bonus. Okay, every single level consists of only 6 empty spots waiting to be filled. It doesn't matter whether you're at silver or whether you're at diamond. It does not change. It's still always going to be 6 empty positions. Now, there are 2 tiers that make up a matrix. Tier 1 is the above 2 positions. Tier 2 is the below 4 positions, known as the pay line positions. As soon as your pay line has been completely filled, you will complete your matrix. Once you've completed your matrix, you will earn a matrix bonus. You will also be cycled. Now, what we talk about when we talk about cycling, it means that you've completed your matrix and you are re-entered again into a brand new matrix waiting to be filled. Whether it's filled from 6 new people that you brought in yourself, from 2 who bring 2 more in themselves, from someone above who brings in folks, or if the persons that you brought in initially, if they follow you into your new matrix, that can happen as well. There's no limit to the amount of times that an individual member can cycle in any given day. Okay, just bear that in mind. So it's a one-time payment, but it's unlimited earnings as you continue to build a team. Now, our Follow Me Forward feature is still one of my favorite features because what it means is if you brought, let's say, Andy into the business, and let's say that Andy went up there and he's building his business and, he completed, his structure. If Andy did that, he would actually fall, okay, complete his matrix first. Let's just kind of speed this up. So Andy completed his 6 positions. What would happen is Andy would actually occupy the 2nd position in your own matrix. Pretty awesome, right? So it means Andy would actually have a position here on the left and a position here on the right. Okay? This is if you had only sponsored Andy, you had no one else in these positions as yet, they were empty, and Andy completed his matrix before you. Andy would recycle and be placed into this position again. However, if your matrix is completed, so you've got Andy and someone else is here and here and here and here, a new matrix is open for you over here to the right. And what would happen is, in the follow me forward, it means that when anyone that you have directly sponsored completes their matrix, they will follow you as well into your brand new matrix structure. As you can see here, Andy comes right over and he occupies this position. Now let's say that Betty did the same thing. So Betty went up there, she starts to work with her team, and Betty completes her matrix of 6. But because you were the one who directly sponsored Betty, Betty is also going to follow you into the next available position in your new matrix. Now, Andy's persons, when they complete theirs, they're going to follow him over here. And when Betty's persons that she sponsored completes their own matrix further down, well, they will follow Betty over here as well. And as soon as they do that, your 6 positions are filled yet again. The thing is, you don't have to wait for Andy's persons or Betty's persons to come over. You can go right ahead, you can sponsor more individuals, and as you refer others, they will occupy these positions, actually helping out Andy and Betty to actually complete their matrix faster, but it causes you to cycle faster as well. And the faster you cycle, the faster you earn. Now, from the level of platinum, everyone that you have directly referred will earn you yet again more Bitcoin. You earn anywhere from 0.001 Bitcoin to 0.006 Bitcoin when your direct referrals complete a cycle in platinum. So again, this is your direct referral here. Their matrix is full. When they cycle, a new matrix is open for them, and Bitcoin is going to be paid to who? To you. And this occurs not once off, but every single time that they cycle in platinum, sapphire, emerald, ruby, or diamond, you get more and more and more Bitcoin paid to your wallet. Let's talk about upgrading. When you complete a matrix, okay, your matrix, what would happen is you are actually cycled, you're placed into the higher level matrix, which would be gold in this scenario, and you're placed into a second silver matrix. If you notice that the amounts are different, because here you earn 0.004, over here you earn 0.024. Okay, so 2 different things happen at the same time. You're upgraded to gold and you're placed into a second silver matrix. The third matrix, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and all other matrices all will pay you, if you're referring to silver, at 0.024. The reason that it goes up to 0.024 is because after you cycle the first time and you're upgraded, the upgrade amount of 0.02 is used to upgrade you to gold. That's what gold is worth. When you cycle in gold, what happens? Well, you cycle, you earn, you get upgraded, and a second gold matrix is open for you. Now, you're also going to be still earning at the level of silver. It's not to say that when you reach gold that you're no longer earning at silver. You're going to be able to earn at silver matrix and at the gold matrix all at the same time. Same thing occurs with gold. The amount you earn never drops back to 0.02 because you only need to upgrade once. After that, you get to keep the 0.02 plus what would have been left back from the first. Sorry, you get to keep the 0.04, which was used to upgrade you to platinum, plus the 0.02 that you would have earned from the first matrix. Hence the reason why you have 0.06. And of course, platinum is the same thing. You cycle, you're upgraded to sapphire, and your third, your fourth, and all other matrices continue to pay you at 0.117 Bitcoin. So guys, you're earning in platinum, you're earning in gold, and you're earning in silver matrix all at the same time. It's what we call a dynamic cycling feature, okay? Now you can earn anywhere from 0.024 Bitcoin per cycle. Remember, there's no limits to how much times you can cycle in a month, in a week, or in a day. You can earn from that all the way up to 1.214 Bitcoin per cycle. And when you have reached diamond, it means that you are already in ruby, emerald, sapphire, platinum, gold, and silver. So as you advance to a new level, all you're doing, you're not replacing your income from before the previous level, you're adding to it. Okay? Very, very, very important to understand. Now, spillover basically occurs when anyone that is above you, any upline member, refers anyone that falls into your matrix. So this is you, and you didn't do anything, but the person above you, they brought 2 people in, and those 2 people fell beneath you. It doesn't matter. Even though you didn't bring them in, you will still benefit because those 2 people, if they went on to do the same thing, it completes your matrix of 6 positions, and you will still cycle, you will still get upgraded, and you would still earn your matrix bonus. Now that, I think, is pretty awesome. Now, guys, if you want to see the dollar figures of what these Bitcoin amounts you are earning represent, remember, you can cycle multiple times per day. So if you look here, the first cycle earnings, well, that is only a one-time payment. After that, it's going to switch to the second cycle earnings because you're upgraded already. So this column here is how much you actually would be earning from your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth, and so on and so forth. 175. What if you only earn 2 payments of 175 per day? What if you earn just 1 payment of 175 and 1 payment from gold of 438 per day? You do understand that is approaching about 550 US dollars in that one day. Now, of course, it could be a lot more because there are no limits to how much times you can cycle at all. Now, if you want a breakdown of the 0.01, I know folks ask sometimes, but you say it's a one-time payment of 0.01. Why am I saying 0.008? Well, here's why. To activate the silver level, it uses 0.008 out of that 0.01. That leaves you with 0.002 Bitcoin. Well, that 0.002 is split in half. Half of it is used as a referral bonus, and the other half is used towards incentives, like the ones that we run every single month. Okay, so that is how your 0.01 is broken down. If you're one who would like to speed your business up, you want to use the pay for system, that is perfectly fine. You have the option. You can pay for 2 persons if you like. You can pay for as many people as you like, to be quite honest. But if you wanted to pay for your first 2 and you said, well, hey, I'll pay for you guys if you're willing to pay for 2 as well. But that in no time that completes your matrix. You would cycle and you earn. Can you imagine if everyone did that? As a matter of fact, what if everyone just got 2, and those 2 got 2? Who got 2? Who got 2? Who got 2? Well, if everyone only referred 2 single members and stopped in a matter of 12 weeks, which is 90 days, you would have over 8,000 persons within your organization. This is not make-believe. This is not make-up. This is not fake. This is just the numbers. The numbers speak for themselves. Go up there, help 2 single people to get their business started, help those 2 to get 2. Then help those new 4 people to get 2, which is 8. Help those 8 to get 2. If everybody just did that, just help 2 to get 2, and did nothing more than that, guys, in just 12 weeks, you would be generating a phenomenal income. You would have earned tens of thousands of dollars in Bitcoin earnings in that period of time. Now, if you got more than 2 persons and each person got more than 2, even better. That figure increases significantly and you would have earned quite a lot of money, okay? Even if you achieved half of this strategy. So for those persons who are looking to take this business seriously, now you can understand the absolute magnitude of potential if you do take it seriously, okay? It's a tremendous amount of money. There are some folks who like passive returns. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So if you like passive returns and you want a passive return program that is stable, solid, and is going to be here for a very long time, our profit share program is just what you're looking for. We pay 1% over 150 days, Sunday to Saturdays, and that 1% is paid directly into your Flow Money System account, and you can withdraw it at your convenience. You do not have to wait 150 days before you can withdraw it. You can withdraw it every single day if you so desire. Not only that, we pay a 5% referral bonus on every person you refer that does purchase our profit shares. So in other words, if you have introduced someone and they actually purchase $1,000 worth of our profit shares, we would pay you 5% or $50 into your account, and you can withdraw that as soon as their revenue share is paid, which starts in the next day. Your commission is paid into your account the very next day, same time as theirs. So guys, again, there's all different types of ways to earn money in this, whether you're a shopper, whether you just want to save, whether you want to build a team, whether you like profit sharing, passive income, you can do that as well. For the month of November, we're running a promotion where we are paying 2% per day, not for the 150 days though, only for the first 30 days of your plan. The remaining 120 days, it reverts to 1% daily for the remainder of the term of the investment. So what does that look like? It means that if you invested $100 in our profit shares in our original plan, well, you would earn at the end of the term $150. If you invested the same $100 in our promotion plan, you would earn $180. The minimum investment is 0.03 instead of 0.01. And so instead of earning 150%, you earn 180%, which means you earn 30% more than if you would have done our basic plan. So, hey, if you want to earn some extra money, Why not? The bank is not going to give you these kind of returns, that is for sure. So why not go for it and earn yourself some money? If you want to learn and understand more about the industry of cryptocurrency, if you want to understand more about, the business, and not only that, guys, in this book, not only does it talk about cryptocurrencies, all you need to know about cryptocurrencies, about the market, about the industry, about what to do, what not to do, how to protect yourself, how to safeguard yourself. But if you actually start to share this opportunity, share this book with other persons that you know, do that. Because what it does as well, it has information and recommendations towards Flow Money System as well, which means you might just recommend the book to someone. They purchase our book, they read it, they want to get more information on Flow Money System, and guess what? Then they decide, because of the information they see, they understand it. Now they actually want to partner with Flow Money System, because there are certain aspects in the book that refer back to Flow Money System as a platform that can be used to generate Bitcoin. So it's a fantastic gift to give to someone. All right. Now, our affiliate commissions, guys, they're coming soon. We're going to be loading your back office with different items, different products that you can buy at wholesale and sell at retail and make a profit. That is all yours. That is not out as yet, but just listen out for that. And as well, we're going to be adding a matrix component in time that will also allow you to earn a residual income. This is outside of the shopping platform, by the way. Okay, so this is yet another income stream that is going to be coming as well. And of course, guys, you want to have residual income. If you've got residual bills that come to you every single month, there's no reason why you should have one single income. You should have residual money that comes to you every single month. And if you've got more than one bill, you should obviously have more than one income stream. All right, I'm speaking to somebody right here, right now. I don't know who it is, but if you've only got one income stream, but you've got a light bill, a water bill, a gas bill, a car bill, a children's bill, a grocery bill, shopping bill, if you've got all these bills and you've only got one income from your one job, that's a problem. You better be careful, because nobody knows what's going to happen. Always have a plan B, C, D, E. Have additional streams of income, guys. Have a residual income. Do you know that if you had just $500 extra coming in per month, that's equivalent to having $120,000 on a bank at a 5% interest rate? Think about that for a second. Do you think a lot of people out there have $120,000 just sitting down that they don't have to touch? No, they're not. They're not. Wouldn't it be a lot easier to find a way to generate at least an extra $500 per month? You can easily do that with Flow Money System, guys. So with that being said, that is the end of our presentation for this evening. I just really, really want to thank those who came on and joined us, those who would have been here for the first time. And we're going to open up our session really quick to those persons who may have questions, if we have any questions. If we don't, then that's all right. We can go right ahead and we can close our session off. But if you do have questions, feel free to raise your hands, guys, and I'll be more than happy to unmute your mic. You can go right ahead. You can ask the questions that you have. Okay. If you want to use the chat box, you want to put your questions there, that is fine as well, and I'll be happy to answer your questions for you. So I know a lot of hands were up before. Let me just go ahead and lower all the hands so that I would know exactly who really may be asking a question. All right. So first of all, let me just kind of shout out, all the members who are in of all the members of Flow Money System who are joining us this evening from Barbados. Shout out to all the Bajan contingent in the house. Shout out to those in St. Kitts as well. Shout out those persons joining us from all the way from the UK. Hail up Demi. Shout out those persons who are joining us from the United States, those persons joining us from all over the world, and Flow Money System has just been growing and growing and growing. We are about to break 500 members very soon. Most likely before this month is over, we would have exceeded 500 members in the business. I didn't even realize that we were growing at such a rate, and that's exciting, because you don't need a lot of persons to generate a lot of money in this business. We've already paid out tens of thousands of dollars back to members as in the form of commissions, and that is just crazy, because we've only launched on the 1st. Today is just the 18th. We've already paid out tens of thousands of dollars. It is absolutely exciting what has been going on with Flow Money System, and I'm pretty much confident that when persons and more businesses start to come on with our cashback club, I know that persons are going to be pretty excited about that. I know that's going to be a big hit. All right. So, guys, I don't see any questions tonight. Not a problem. This session is being recorded. However, if there's anything that you would have missed, feel free to grab it from our YouTube channel. And if you're a member, by all means, you can grab it from your back office in the section that is titled Webinar Recordings. All right. I see we do have a question here from Ings. Okay, Ings. So, Ings, I'm going to go ahead and unmute your mic. Go right ahead. Your mic is now unmuted. You can feel free to go ahead and answer questions.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
I
evening.
am hearing you all from, I can't say the beautiful island, the was beautiful island, or the before beautiful island of Tortola, British Virgin Island.
Oh, wait a
Liver,
minute.
it's been a
Ingrid.
pleasure to meet you.
This is Ingrid.
It is.
Ingrid, how you doing, my girl?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Fantastic, fantastic. Go right ahead with your question or your comment, whatever you feel to share with us.
I just want to say thank you for coming to Tortola. It was a pleasure to have met you. And persons who we had the brief meeting with, which was my colleagues, or which are my colleagues, are interested, and so you would see some more persons coming on board.
Fantastic, fantastic, man. It was my pleasure, man. You guys on there are awesome, man. It was really a pleasure meeting you, and we've got some business to discuss. So that thing that we discussed, we definitely have to connect on that as well and get that rolling. But I know you had, guys, for who don't know, Ingrid actually attended our official session. The I think it was Tuesday night. And by the next day, the Wednesday, Ingrid already had her own session set up, at her workplace, and had a group of her colleagues come over. And we had a fantastic meeting. Persons left there all excited, ready to get going. That was fun, man. That was a lot of fun. So it was my pleasure meeting you, Ingrid, for sure.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on to our webinar. Thanks for joining us. And I look forward to seeing you on more webinars as well. And you can invite whoever you wish to join us as well.
I will do that.
All right, fantastic. Thanks so much, Ingrid. Okay, so guys, that being the case, I'm really glad we got to hear from, someone who would have recently been exposed to the business, and obviously, as you can tell, very excited about what's happening, and I think it's only going to get better for everyone. So that being said, I just want to wish everyone a fantastic night. We're going to bring our webinar to a close. Our next session will be held on Monday at 8 p.m. Caribbean time, which is about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that information will be posted in the groups, in the Facebook page as well, and groups, so that you can be up to date and you can start to promote from early. The link to the webinar never changes, so you don't have to get a new link to promote. It's always going to be the same webinar. We do this on Mondays, on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Look forward to seeing you guys on the next webinars. Have a fantastic and phenomenal night. I look forward to meeting you at the top. And guess what? The bottom is already overcrowded. So let's go. Let's do this. Keep your money flowing, guys. Have a good night. God bless.